Hello and welcome to Burning Times Tarot. I'm restarting my page, and this time it's going to be new and revamped and improved Burning Times Tarot 2.0. I'm going to be doing lives, pick-a-cards. I want to incorporate a lot more video, so I'm still figuring a lot of stuff out, but better to just start and jump in and do it than wait for everything to be perfect, which is something I'm learning. So, welcome back for anyone that followed me before, and welcome to anyone who's new, which is probably most of you. So I'm going to be doing a general reading today, and yeah, I have lots of ideas for various spreads and things I want to do, but I'm going to keep it simple for right now. So today we're doing a general reading. Source, please give us a message for today. This is a general reading. Please and thank you. It is so hot today where I am, but I turned all my fans off just because I recorded a video yesterday, but I had my fans on. It was just way too noisy. And I'm still figuring out my mic situation, so I'm just using the onboard mic for right now, which is not ideal. Source, please give us a message for today. Sorry, the heat is making me a lot less dexterous today. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So to me, this is saying that some of you might be getting in your own way a little bit. I almost feel like this is a follow-on from the reading I did yesterday, which is really annoying. I'm going to mess around with the audio or maybe just caption it, because even though it's sloppy, it felt like it was a really powerful message we're sharing. But for today's one, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you have a goal in your head, you have something that you know you want to do, and yet you're still maybe feeling a little bit stuck. And obviously this doesn't go for absolutely everyone, but for those it does resonate with, the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, I'm getting this image like it's almost in your grasp, it's almost in your hands, and yet it's just not quite happening yet. Like there's still something. And this Seven of Cups, it's like you're kind of all over the place. You aren't quite sure like which direction to take, and you know what you want. You're just not 100% sure how you're going to go about getting it yet, or how you're going to go about doing it. And with the Knight of Cups as well, there's like this this blocked energy, this, like you're still too up in your feelings or something. There's something that you still have to work out a little bit, that you have to clear and sort of work through emotionally or energetically before things really start to click for you. Like all of these things can be changed and improved and can turn around, but at the moment it's like you're just kind of one or two steps away. And it is coming, but there's something that you really have to like work on in order to move forward. And what I'm getting is, it's not just like this one situation. It's really like an emotional, I don't know if I want to say block, but like a certain maybe emotional trigger or reaction, something something that brings something up for you, something that you know, might get triggered for you in certain situations, that maybe causes like a, an emotional reaction, like a reaction where you're not quite thinking, it's just kind of like reflex, you know? And so there's something there that you need to sort of clear up first before you can really start to focus on manifesting and really bringing into reality what it is that you have in your head. So, Source, can we clarify this a little bit further, please? Okay, again, the heat now. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, reversed, Page of Wands, and the Moon. So, again, you're sort of, like, you really want to move forward, you really want to, like, you see it, it's like it's there on the horizon, and you want to just run at it, but something is still blocking you. And you know, the swords are all about clarity and thought and intellect, and so it's like there's something here emotionally that is creating this sort of block. And so you're not able to really run at it the way that you want to. There's still like that thing holding you back. And the ideas are there. Like you have, it's all in your head. You already know, as I said, what it is that you want to do. But there's still something. There's something that you need to clarify. There's something that you really need to like illuminate in your own mind. There's something that you need to unblock in order to really set this into motion. And yet, as I said, the ideas are there, the passion is there, the ability is there, so don't doubt yourself. Don't think that like because you're blocked that it's necessarily like a shortcoming on your part or something that's wrong with you. It's just that, as I said, there's something that you need to clarify within yourself and for yourself so that going forward you can have healthier patterns and healthier ways of dealing with things, especially because when you finally do implement this and put this idea into action and into motion, you're gonna have a lot more shit to deal with, you know, and that's for good and for bad. And so it's really important that you are able to keep a steady head, like keep your head screwed on straight and tend to your business and not get caught up in like dramas or control issues or whatever it is that is going on for you. And you know, you can see with the Page of Wands, right? Like this background, it's dry. Like there's no vegetation there. The only vegetation is on the wand itself, right? That is the fertility of ideas and of passion. That's what's going to come, but hasn't actually manifested yet. And even though the moon is kind of a warning about just illusions or delusions or maybe things that are going on in your head but aren't necessarily actually happening, they're just these sort of like reactive thought patterns that you're getting into. Look at the landscape though. Look at how fertile it is. Look how green that is. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. But it's not here yet. But you have all the tools. You just need to put it into action. You just need to get this right. Get right. You need to get right. And really like get into a good headspace, a good space like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Maybe it's physically, maybe like you're dealing with something, an illness or some sort of chronic condition that is maybe causing you pain, that is making it difficult for you to focus. That's what I'm hearing for some people is, you know, maybe there's something that you're still working on, and it's not so much a matter of like curing it or getting over it, but maybe just finding a better way to cope with it. And just figuring out ways to make certain things easier on yourself. Work smarter is the phrase I'm hearing. Like how to work smarter rather than harder. So let's clarify with some Loteria cards. So as I said, I'm still kind of figuring out this whole setup and how I want everything to look. So I hope you guys should be able to at least still see the cards clearly, but I'm sort of figuring out my angles because I actually am planning on actually being on camera because I think it helps sometimes to see someone's face. Not necessarily my face, but you know, I think it helps sometimes to get a sense of your reader, because I think different readers you know, resonate with different people, and sometimes if someone doesn't resonate, they sort of assume that maybe they're just not any good. But I just think certain people just resonate with each other just the way that they do with anything else. Certain people just get each other, just resonate with each other. Even animals. There's some animals you really resonate with and others that you can kind of take or leave. And I love animals, so you know what I'm saying, I hope. I don't sound like I'm just babbling. I kind of am, I guess. Okay, so, Source, please help us clarify these cards. Okay, so we have La Botella, and then we have La Garza in reverse. So again, I think La Botella is like, it's there, it's literally, it's sitting on the table waiting for you to pick it up and use it. So whenever it is that you figure this out and you sort of get this right, not right as in wrong, as in the opposite of wrong, right as in like get into a good space with it in your head, whether that is through radical acceptance and accepting things that can't change, or whether it's you know, maybe cutting ties or changing your space energetically, like whatever that means for you in your situation, it's there for you. It's literally just waiting there for you to just pick it up and do it. And La Garza in reverse is basically saying like, you know, you need to, right now you need to dive deeper, you need to look inside and figure this out. But again, once you do that, you can sort of come up for air, you can come up from the depths, and you can really like start to focus on what's ahead of you rather than like what is beneath you or behind you. Okay, and so I'm going to finish this up by doing an oracle card, and this is a Work Your Light oracle by Rebecca Campbell, who I absolutely, like, I love this deck so much. It's just absolutely beautiful. Source, please give us a message for this reading. So this is a really lovely message. Soul family, it says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So basically, whatever it is that you need to clear up, as I said, whether it's figuring out how to manage a certain situation or a certain person in your life, whether it is figuring out like how to stop contact with someone, or managing contact with someone that you cannot cut out, whether it is dealing with something chronic or some kind of pain, or just some sort of emotional, like a negative thought pattern. I'm hearing negative self-talk, things like that. Whatever it is that you need to figure out, you aren't alone, and that there are people that you can turn to, whether it is people that you have in real life, whether it's friends and family, or maybe it's an online group or forum, but somewhere there are people there that you can turn to, that you can ask for help, that you can ask for some assistance, or maybe just a different point of view. Sometimes it's just good to get out of your own head and really see things and like hear someone else's perspective. And it doesn't mean that you have to take it all on 100% or agree with it all, but sometimes it can be very helpful for maybe helping you take a step back and see things from a new point of view. So that support is there for you. And once you have that figured out, like, you will be unstoppable. Just look at it, rather than looking at it, what I'm hearing really strongly right now is, rather than looking at it as a detour or a delay or some kind of, faultiness within yourself, rather than beat yourself up about it, just look at it as a strengthening exercise. It's one more thing that you can do to help get yourself in a better place and be stronger. Whether that's emotionally, psychologically, physically, whatever it is, spiritually. And that is going to help you to better handle what it is that is coming for you, and like what it is that you're going to do in the future. And so things are going to be looking good. But whatever this is, you need to just face it and deal with it and get through it. And once you come out of the other side of it, you're not going to look back. So that's it for this one. I hope that this resonated with some people. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to doing more. And yeah, welcome back. Thank you.